This is How to Souls. My name is Rach and welcome back to our Elden Ring walkthrough. Today we're going to cover the Limgrave Tunnels, a mine. We've been through this in the last episode. There's caves, mines, and catacombs. This is a mine found in Limgrave. By sort of travelling down the road, you can sort of jump at a safe spot sort of down here and follow the cliffs down into this little cave here. We already had the teleport point. If you've been following this walkthrough every single episode, you'll already have this teleport point. You might be very well familiar with it, but we've never actually done the cave at the mine. The mine! So we're going to tackle that today. Every mine has sort of the same characteristics. One, they tend to be down like a lift. Two, they tend to have these like stone digger like troll men that have very, very high physical defense. And three, they will have upgrade materials for weaponry in them. So yeah, that's the characteristics you're like looking for when you find a mine. Also worth pointing out, I mean, you can't really see on this map. I wonder if I can show you. Oh yeah, here. So you can tell this is a mine here on the map because it has like a sort of red, like halo, like little dark, like door cave looking entrance. Like, so mines will always show up like that on the map as well. Whenever there is a situation where you've got like a lift, there's probably a point where you can jump off the lift midway and get some stuff along the way there. Oh, there's actually like a higher one there. But yeah, in here, if we jump off halfway, let me get my torch out. We can use this weapon one-handed, so may as well use the torch. There's a golden rune 4 in this little tunnel here. From here, we're just, I guess, forced to safely follow the cave around in a circle and drop down again. And this is a theme you will see, like with like most mines, just anywhere that has an elevator, just expect there to be a point midway that you can drop off. If you're paying attention, there's probably some shinies and maybe even shortcuts sometimes to pick up off the middle point of an elevator. So continuing just into the mines themselves, here are these little digger chaps. So you can get a free little backstab on this one and grab this smithing stone off the wall. So keep an eye out for things that look like that. So you've got the gold ones that are just smithing stones and the white ones that are somber stones. Our weapon is very good against stuff with flesh, but not so much against these rocky guys that look like they came straight out of Demon Souls. There's another smithing stone there. So if we go down, just follow the path like forward, that's the way to go, but we're just going to turn around and get a couple things just in the level here. I'm just sticking to the right hand side and going to this tunnel straight ahead. Let's get our torch back out. We've got some rats here. So we could use flame sling, or we could just like hit them. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Oh, I was gonna say they're gonna jump at me. Sometimes rats drop little bones and stuff like that. So back here we have another smithing stone. My bum. Another smithing stone. Where did you come from? So you can see there my weapon is kind of like bouncing off of him. We're doing damage. We're not doing a lot of damage. But my weapon is just bouncing off. That's because it's quite ineffective against these rocky lads. So one to be aware of. Pyromancy is probably going to be better for us here, but we're going to save it for the boss. And just take out these guys one by one. You can get some pretty good backstabs off them. Another smithing stone from this covel on the right here. And we're going to continue along the cave now. Another lift, yes. Okay, so this is the lift where if we ride it all the way to the top, to the bottom, sorry. If we ride it all the way to the bottom, that's cool. But we're meant to jump off right there, just in the midway point, to continue. So we're going to do the bottom route first of all. And then we're going to ride this lift back up and continue with the mine. So at the end of the corridor here, we've got a little shack that has a dog in it. We've also got some other guys over the side there. I don't think they'll really bother us, but we're just going to flame sling the dog. It didn't hit it, but it got its attention. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's another one. There it is. It's behind the shack. Okay. should have maybe healed there. Yeah, the other dog comes pretty quickly. Let's just finish him off with that. There we go. Yep, still got plenty of mana for the boss. We're fine, we're fine. Yeah, those dogs, if you just rush straight into this shack, the dogs have a tendency to overwhelm you for sure. Oh, this one dropped some beast blood. Nice. We use that for crafting. This corpse in the shed has a large glintstone scrap, so these are consumable for people that don't really have much in the way of ranged attacks. You can break these and it makes little like magic spell bolts for hitting stuff from far away. A little backstab on this guy. They're so kind in this cave. Mine. They're so kind in this mine for just letting us get a few backstabs in. Another smithing stone there, and then at the very back of the cave here, if we follow along the back of the sort of shack, we've got another one here. So they're all smithing stone ones. So not good for our Bloodhound Fang, but we can put them into our finger seal to get a bit more damage out of our finger seal at least. So yep, how do we check? We're good. That's everything. Back into the lift, and we're going to jump off it halfway. So if we push the button and turn around, I'm going to jump off halfway down. Oh, it's not. It's the other way. Ah, okay. I was facing the wrong way. Yeah, so from facing that way, there it is. There it is. So you can see the stake of Marika, which often indicates we're about to fight a boss, so be ready. We do have a couple other guys on the way though. If we do die to the boss, we can respawn at that stake of Marika, and you don't have to do the whole mine again, which is always good. Oh, this guy dropped something. An explosive stone. Another like sort of bomb consumable. On the right here, this guy has a torch, so he will like use that to like sort of as a flamethrower. Be aware, be aware, be aware. And at the end of the corridor here, another glintstone scrap to pick up. Oh, times 3. Times 3, get it right. This guy here, another lantern guy. Let me just, you like fire, yeah? You like fire? Me too. Oh, that was the explosive thing that guy just threw at us. Backstab? Nice. Oh, and he dropped another. Oh, he dropped a smithing stone. A nice one. Okay, final guy down here mining, and a final smithing stone that he is mining. Oh god, we've got loads of these just from doing one cave. Right, another lift that we have to ride down. If we look around, you can always see like little platforms that you can jump off to. This one in particular has a, if I just ride the lift back up, has a somber stone there, that white one you can just see. So if we jump off onto this body, get this golden rune, and then sort of drop down to here, get a somber smithing stone 1. So if you did have another special weapon like the Bloodhound Fang, there's a somber stone that you can level it up with. Down here on the right, there's one more smithing stone. And at the end of the corridor, these doors that you open, this is the boss. So the boss, as you can kind of see through the gates, is a big, like giant, big stone giant. So our sword is going to be not very good here. It's going to be bouncing off. We're mainly going to be using pyromancy. So I think what we'll do is we're going to buff up, get flame grant me strength, pop that on here. And then we'll have a drink. And then we're going through. We're going to summon our spirit ashes. So, ooh, wolves are jellyfish. Let's go with wolves. So, summon them for Stonedigger Troll. So he is, his strength is in his size. Absolutely. We're going to want to stay near his feet, but avoid the stomps. So, if we're behind him and he's facing the wolves, then we're doing it right. So we're just going to fling some fireballs at him, and then we run out. Just make sure, swing your camera around to make sure he's not hitting you. When we run out, we're going to drink. And then fling some more fireballs. Oh. The only thing, as you can see here, with having spirit ashes in the fight is that sometimes you don't really know where the boss is going to hit. Like, where is he aiming? Is he aiming at me or is he aiming at the wolves? That is an issue. So bear that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and take a flask of crimson tears here. It's a bit chaotic, this, actually, especially because he doesn't take much damage from our sword. I've used the wrong flask there. Here's his wombo combo, so we just want to make sure we're really far away from that, and then we jump in when it's safe. I quite like to unlock on big bosses like this and just make sure that we're far away from wherever he is aiming. Yeah, it was messy. I hold my hands up, it was messy. I'm torn between just kill the boss fast as possible or try and show off a few more of his attacks, and it's quite hard sometimes when he doesn't do what you want him to do. He can be known to do like a proper like jump and charge at you, but it's just a case of like, I think with this boss it's easier to lock and unlock to maneuver the camera a lot faster, just sort of stay under his feet, but watch out for the stomp. If you do use a Spirit Ash, be careful because it's quite hard to see. You have to like look up to see which direction he's aiming his club. It's definitely the toughest boss we've done so far. But just don't bother with your sword. Just stick with the Flame Sling. Flame Grant Me Strength is going to make Flame Sling do more damage. I actually think that Flame Grant Me Strength only lasts about 30 seconds. I got that wrong. I thought it was a lot longer than that. But it is good. It is worth using to buff yourself. When Stonedigger Troll goes down, we get the Roar Medallion, which is another talisman, which buffs like Roar and Breath attacks. So we don't have either of those at the minute, but when we do, we have the talisman for them. And with that was Limgrave Tunnels. We can return to the entrance here, or you can just warp out. Either is good, either works. Yeah, main thing to remember is you can pick up a ton of smithing stones, and even in this one, and rarely, a somber smithing stone. The boss at the end and all the enemies inside it, yeah, your sword's not going to do much. So if you can't get a backstab, stick with the pyromancy to take them down. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to see the next part. I don't know what we're going to go for next. It'll be a surprise. Take care of yourselves, like the video, and that gives Torrent head pats. I'll see you in the next one.